Welcome to the call, letting go of control. The word control itself. So, everywhere decided control gives you the power to navigate your life. First, can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, pop, all 100 shots, buzz, boas, buses, creation. Because it was so interesting, right? Like we want to be in charge of whatever we are doing. Before we started the call, and suddenly it went into a singing stream, and then it went to the entity frenzy where it's like, so I was like, oh, okay, but this is not what we are talking about, right? How your head goes, but this is not what we are talking about. It's going one direction. So what do? You try to force control to bring it to the direction that you have decided you need to take, or to the direction that you have decided people need to hear. So everywhere we are putting breaks of control to be received by people and not judged by people, so that we don't look like a freak. Can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 100 shots, boys, boys, buses, creation, and what if you let go control? Truth. What's underneath that if you let go control? What will really happen?
Freedom,
Okay, what else?
ease, more ease.
Great. What else?
More possibilities.
Interesting. What else?
Very expansive.
More fun.
Interesting. What else?
Peace.
Interesting. What else?
The being I am comes to exist more.
Interesting. What else?
Happiness, ease, joy, glory.
Interesting. What
More
else?
present and being more aware.
Interesting. What else?
Limitations.
Interesting. What else?
No definitions.
Interesting. What else?
More possibilities.
Possibilities. Oh my God,
Interesting.
Jinx.
Interesting. What else?
We'll lose the way, so we'll go on our way.
Interesting. What else?
I'd
Flow.
say more love.
Interesting. What else?
It's become truly interesting, actually.
Interesting. What else? So if you notice, we decided we have to say something, and whatever our conclusions are, so all whatever came up, everything we have defined, that will lie after we let go control. And everywhere, whenever you have let go control to just flow in life, but those things never showed up, what you expected will show up if you lose control. That doesn't allow you to lose control, but always holding on control. Can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 100 shots, boys, boys, buses, creation, and beyond. Because when you let go control, you're let going the definitions of your mind. And we really don't know what's beyond that. We are only holding on to the control because we don't know what's beyond that. The day we get an awareness that we'll navigate, even if we don't know what's beyond that, there'll be no need to hold on control. So if you look at in your area of your life, wherever you're having control, just for a moment, pause. Okay, do I know if I let go control, what is going to show up? And whatever I have decided will show up, is it based on a conclusion, a decision, a judgment of myself or somebody else, or is it an awareness?
Conclusion.
Yes. So all the conclusionary reality you already have in place. What will show up, or how things will show up in your life if you let go control, which doesn't allow you to let go the need of having control over everything and everyone, because you've decided you know better than the rest, or you will able to navigate much better in stress than rest, or whatever your story is. Will you not revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create, dismantle, dissipate, and let that go now from your molecular, physical, energetic, and all lifetime spaces, dimension, reality? And will you let go other people's script that you have given it to them, which doesn't allow you to let go control? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 100 short burst, poet versus creation and what have you decided control can give you that being out of control cannot? In any situation. See, it's like we have it's very interesting. It's not that we have control over everything. We don't exercise control everything. The thing that you made it significant, the thing that is very important to you, that is the area that you will not let go control. And some people may have all over, they may be a control freak to another level. That is completely okay. We all are that. But one particular area where you're not willing to let go, just look at that area. If that is your entire life, that is your entire life, whatever it is for you. So, what will happen if you let go control there? What are you really scared of will happen? Truth.
I'll be alone.
Okay, so okay, in your control, okay, now look at the area, like you have control. Truth. How much alone are you in your decision? So what lie are you weaving or telling yourself that you will be alone if you let go of control? Will you be alone or will be the opposite?
Opposite.
And everywhere you're scared of that communion with people. Join uncreated always. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 100 short boys, forward versus creation and beyond. Sorry, I'm muting people because there's some background noise, please. Okay. Please unmute if you have something. And what will you, okay, right now, everywhere, all your barriers have gone up, all of yours, because that is the only way you have learned how to safeguard you. Can you destroy and create and lower those barriers now? Just for now. You can actually pull up all your barriers and go back to wherever you have come back. Like just for 30 minutes, can you just take a break from barriers? Just for 30 minutes. That's it. Not more, just 30 minutes. And you can tell your barriers, hey, I will pick you up if I desire to after 30 minutes. Right now, just stay put. Stay next to me, but I don't have to wear you. Like everywhere you're wearing barriers as if it's your clothes. Otherwise, people will see the real you.
Wow.
Like how many times we don't want to show the real me because then I will not have control over anything. And that doesn't allow you to be vulnerable with yourself and others. Everything that brings up, can you destroy and uncreate all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 100 shots, bus, forward, buses, creation. Yeah, Urmi.
Moment you said ask your barriers to take a break for 13 minutes, something popped up.
Yeah.
Is that lack of when you let go of control, always sometimes also you feel less important. Mine things will
Thank
not be
you.
heard.
Thank you. So everywhere you've decided only control. So everywhere, all the reference point you have of knowing people, studying people, observing people from past, that they were only of importance when they had control. Control means in charge, means heard, means seen. And everywhere you're duplicating their reality, knowingly, unknowingly, thinking that is the route to actualizing what you desire in life. Will you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create everywhere you're biometrically mimicking anybody's else reality and considering that as your reality first? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 100 shots, boys, forward, buses, creation, and beyond. And Urmi, my question to you is, do you hear yourself?
I do.
So if you hear yourself, why have you decided if you let go control, people will not hear you?
Well, now I know it's not the truth.
Thank you. So truth, what energy do you need to be heard by others? But everywhere you decided control is the energy that you need to be heard by others, and everything you agreed, aligned, or resisted and reacted to. Can you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes, yes,
That is wrong,
absolutely.
good and bad, one pop, all 100 shots,
Talking about.
about this creation and beyond. And it's like control, when we exercise control, what we are trying to prove? We are trying to prove that we are not powerful. So we are exerting that power in the name of control.
Yes.
So everywhere you feel powerless in those areas that you have made significant, that you have decided you need to exert more control, rather than acknowledging what's the point of view, what's the belief, what's the conditioning, what's the lie underneath that makes me feel powerless here. And everything that doesn't allow you to have clarity with that, can you destroy and play it off?
Yes.
Good and wrong, good and bad,
Wow.
one for all 100 shots, boys, provides versus patient and nuance. Okay, Bhavna, to everyone, injections, pain killer given. Sorry, Bhavna, if you, it will be really nice. I'm sorry. I am not very good with multitasking, reading and this. So if you unmute and ask question, and it's easier. Otherwise, I will take my time to read the chat before I go. But yeah. Okay. So what does control means to you guys? Everything that is. Can you destroy and unclear? Right and wrong, good and bad, good and pop, all 100 shots, boys, provides versus speech. What do you mean to control? Everything that is. Can you destroy and unclear? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all 100 shots, boys, provides versus speech. So if you're letting go of control, what part of you are you actually letting go?
The insecure part.
Yeah. So what's the value of holding the insecure part?
Yes. Let go.
Yeah. So can you let go? And can you let go all the 100 stories underneath that? That if I let go, then people will not pay attention to my needs, to my desires. And everything you bought that lie, everywhere you're creating based on that lie, everywhere you feel your life will go nowhere. So you need to exercise control. Can you destroy and unfade off? Right and wrong, good and bad, born pop, all 100 shots, boys, forward versus creation. I mean, and what if we start asking, is this control going to create greater for me and everyone here? Have the control. But if it's not going to create greater in this situation, can I take a back seat? Just for now. I'm not giving it up completely, but in this situation, I'm taking a back seat. I'm not forcing control. Control is not bad. If it's going to create control, have control. Because if you know that the ship is not going, somebody has to take charge and navigate in some direction. So it's not bad. But when you have 10 people, you're like, okay, but my way, but it's not going anywhere. How is this control really helping them? And sometimes you just want to control because you want to prove yourself you're still in charge, you're still in power.
Yeah, it's like like not having trust on the other. Like,
Okay, when you say not having trust in others, do you have trust on yourself? See, we don't have something on others when we don't have it for ourselves.
wow, yes,
So what everywhere decided that you will not be able to sail if your boat is drowned or it's drowning. That doesn't allow you to be out of control. Doesn't allow you to play that big in life. Because see, if you control, you will have a small postage stamp life. Right? Because that I can control, that I can oversee, that, and then that's frustrates.
yes,
Because to let go control means you'll have to delegate something to someone.
yes,
And then you'll have to wait for them to do when they choose to do. And that is the itch. Why aren't they not doing when I'm asked them to do?
yes,
Now is the time. I know I can do better than them. What the hell? Yes, you
yes,
can do better than them, but what is the purpose of delegation? So that you can do multiple other things.
yes.
So how much are you playing small in the name of control? All of you. A little, a lot, or megatons?
Megatons.
Okay, so enjoy your megatons playing. It's good. Because you definitely love something about it. That's the reason you keep re-choosing.
Yes,
Again choosing, again choosing, and again choosing rather than saying, can I just choose something different for a change? If I don't like it, I can go back to being the control freak that I am.
yes,
But why sitting in a passenger seat sometimes is not fun. It's really fun. Why the need to be on the driving seat?
For me, I'm for now. What is showing up is I'm unwilling to see what's beyond that, the control.
Okay, so because everywhere you were made wrong to be out of control in your life.
Oh
Will you
gosh.
destroy and create that?
Yes, please.
Backward call 100 short buses. And now I'm a sensible one. I'm a grown-up one. So I better have a control. I don't want people telling me I'm holding that position. I have a certain position in life. I have a certain role to play with my family members. I cannot goof up this time.
Suruchi, when you said that, such a download of what all I created by being out of control just came like in a flash.
But see, you don't want life to come in a flash, no? It has to be pain, suffering. A lot of people said ease, glory, but how much do you like pain, suffering, slow, and need?
Need, yes. Need, yes.
So it's like if you're out of control, there's no need, right?
Yes.
Control creates need. Out of control doesn't create any need.
Wow.
So how much need are you inventing so that you're always in control and never out of control? Everything that brings up, can you destroy and unclear out? Right and wrong, good and bad, button, pop, all 100 shots, buses, creation. So please feel free. Which are the areas where you find all the autopilot and all the autopilot underneath that autopilot that you have hardwired in your system that doesn't allow you to let go control? And everywhere using control as a coping mechanism to not be too much, to not be you, to not be seen, to not be heard, and to not have the abundance that you're asking for. Can you not revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, and destroy and create at all times of the second?
Yes.
Molecular, physical, energetic, and all the subtle bodies. Right and wrong, good and bad, point pop, all 100 shots, boys, poets, versus creation, and beyond. So, what does out of control means to you guys? So, what does out of control mean to you guys?
When we are giving it a meaning or defining it, is it out of control? Is it truly out of control if you are giving it meaning?
What you're not having an intellectual decision, only following an energy. So, what does out of control means to you?
It's space.
Filtered, I would say absolutely yourself.
Absolutely yourself. Interesting. Everywhere decided when you are only being yourself, absolutely yourself, when you are being out of control, that doesn't allow you to have control over things which needs to be controlled by you. And all the two polarities that you're holding, which doesn't give you a choice. Can you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 100 shots, but buses.
Out of control, infinite.
Interesting. What else? Everywhere. Okay. What else? What does out of control means to you guys?
Being careless.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So everywhere you were judged for being careless, and everywhere you misidentified and misapplied as being out of control, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 100 shot, buses, creation, and how much are we fighting not to be out of control because we don't like the judgment of being careless? Everything that brings up. And everything we are avoiding, defending, and proving by being in control can be destroyed and create all of it, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all 100 shot, buses, creation, and beyond.
When you said careless, for me, what showed up is useless.
Yeah, so it is, right? You're so careless, you're so useless, any important work will never be given to you. So everywhere something important was not given to you because you were careless, that means you were useless. And everywhere the child inside you locked it, that I need to be controlled in situation to look useful rather than being useless, which doesn't allow you to follow the energy of being careless. Can you destroy and unclear it all?
Yes.
That's wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, bus, pause, buses, station. And so what will happen? We'll play small. We'll only play the things that we have mastered it, which will not allow us to follow something that is beyond the safety net, that is beyond my mind can fathom, that maybe I've never done it, but I'll give myself to play with it. So you'll not give yourself permission to play with something because you don't want to be careless, you don't want to be useless, because you are fighting the judgment that somebody has implanted into your universe from the time you were born till now, whatever that time frame is. And everywhere you made that real and true. And everywhere you're weaving your whole life story based on those judgments, those lies, those labels, those decisions, those conclusions. Will you give yourself a break and let that go now? Or you can keep going and choice is completely yours. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100 shots by squads versus creation. And everywhere you retelling the same story to yourself, what somebody else told to you in a different format, in different words, which doesn't allow you to be out of control with your life. And everywhere out of control is a sign of disaster. Can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots by squads versus creation. And how much are you breaking whenever you're getting out of control? How much you're breaking your life so that you can get back into control? By either breaking your body, breaking your financial reality, breaking your happiness, joy, whatever it is, so that you can get back into control. Everywhere getting back into control is getting in shape. You just create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, what is creation. So what's going on?
Out of control is vagabond, jungly.
Oh, wow. So now it's like when you become all of that, so why do we do control? We do control to control people, right? The agenda of having control is that you can actually have control over things, people, and things like that, right? So now, if you are jungly, if you are vagabond, who has a control, them or you?
Me.
Me.
So why will you not allow yourself to be all of that? And how much are you getting controlled by people because you're avoiding that judgment? So you think you are in charge. Are you in charge or they are in charge?
They.
So if you want to be in charge, what game do you need to play that you're not willing to play because you've decided being in control will get you, which out of control will never?
Wow. This tool has been surprising me every day, Suruchi. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be.
It is. See, the thing is, what have you decided? It's like there something needs control, we don't control there because we want to prove we are very liberal.
Yes.
And what doesn't need to be controlled, we want to control that to prove I am in charge. And when you have to prove you are in charge, what is the underlying point of view? Wherever
not-
you're doing proving, that means the opposite is true.
Yes.
So it's like control is from the sense of proving, control in the sense of need of an hour. If it's a need of an hour, you have to do it, it means you have to do it. But it is if it's coming from a sense of proving, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your with your body, or in your day-to-day life with your creation, wherever you're doing, from the sense of proving to yourself that, hey, I'm still in charge, I still call the shot, I'm still the boss.
Yes. Wow.
So it's like how much the opposite is true. So everything that doesn't allow you to be clear,
Yes.
what is the energy behind that control, or what is the need behind that control? Can you destroy and create?
Yes, please.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 100 shots, boys, boys, buses,
Lovely. Lovely.
So what's coming up? We're talking about letting go control. I don't think so. It's control, letting go is so easy, but nobody has any question. So I think it may be easy. Oh, you just came to see me, so I'm also happy to see that. That's okay.
Lots of
Yeah.
question. How do I get out of control for my business,
Okay.
So what to do?
Superb. So it's very interesting that business. Okay, now just perceive or maybe visualize whatever you want to do. If you're getting out of control with your business, what is your biggest fear that comes up? The moment you say I'll be out of control with my business, what is the first fear that pops up? Raj, you asked that question, so I'm asking you.
Yes, I mean, survival, what
Thank you.
shows
Yeah,
survival?
thanks. So everywhere you're creating business to survive and not to thrive first. Can you destroy and clear it out?
Yes, yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all 100 shelters, provides versus creation, and yeah. And everywhere you're using control, because control will make me survive, right? But then if I have to really thrive, what points of views do I need to let go? That will not require me to control every situation, because I trust the universe will navigate it to help me actualize what I'm asking for. But everywhere you're controlling how your ask should show up before you give up control. Can you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 100 shots, boys, forward, buses, creation, and beyond. And if you are the one who has too much control with the business, ask, okay, if I was truly being out of control with my business, what will I choose here? What energy will I be here? And what action will I take? So play with the energy that you need to be, the choices being out of control you'll make, and the action that you require to actualize whatever you're asking for. So you break into 3 parts. And every day, and because yesterday you made a choice, that same action, that same awareness doesn't apply maybe after 2 hours also. But we like the habit of copying, pasting, and then expecting the same result. It doesn't happen, because that is again being in control. That is not being out of control. But we like, oh, I figured a formula, let me just paste it. But that is again getting the same format. Getting into a same format. So ask every time when you're making a decision, every time when you have to make a choice, just sit with yourself. If I was truly being out of control with my business, what would I choose? What energy do I need to be here to actualize this? And what action can I take here? Just 3 simple questions, but you're asking it every time. What will happen? It will help you to get out of your head, get out of your conclusionary reality that you've already projected into your business, and get present with the energy that it is asking of you. And a lot of time we do control because we don't like too much work, right? Asking question is too much work every time. Why can't I just make the same answer, and then why can't I get 100 out of 100 in everything? Yes, you will get, but you're asking beyond the reality that you've already created. Otherwise, and that's exactly why it's creating the same reality, because you're asking the same set of questions and you're doing the same set of action, and you being the same energy. So if you're asking for something different, you have to trust that the universe will guide you, and you will know. And how many times we want to be in control because we have a point of view that, hey, I don't get energy, I don't get the whispers, I don't know, right? What if silence is the energy, but you are trying to give it some definition that you've decided because others experience that, so it has to come in that way? How much that is a control, how the response should show up and when the response should show up. So everywhere you have all the algorithm in place that doesn't allow you to listen to the whispers of the universe, because it doesn't match your pre-found notion of how it will look like, taste like, feel like, be like for you. Can you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 100 shots, boys, forwards, buses, creation, and learns. Yes, yeah, you have your hand up.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. One thing show up ki I most of the time I do judgment about the business, and judgment. Yes, of course.
But judgment
Judgment.
creates, Raj. Judgment creates so much. Ooh, superb. Judge. What if you judge left, right, center? I don't know how old are you, Raj, but if whether to say, whether if you're married, please excuse me, but if you have a girlfriend, if you're judging her non-stop, do you think she'll stay with you more than a day? Even an hour, you'll have a girl.
Even though one will not stay in a day or two.
No, nah. So can you be grateful for your business at least it's sticking with you even if you're judging your business nonstop? Can you actually have gratitude? Like you're just like my wife. Even I feel treat you, but you're still there. I so love you. Just joking, okay? But what I meant to say is like, see, the thing is when we know, but because this business is mine, I have a right to judge because it needs to perform in a way I have decided it to perform. That is not co-creation. That is dictatorship. Can you trust your business to lead? Because see, control, when you let go control, you listen to what the business has to say. But when you think you're in charge, you know exactly, you are not willing to listen to anybody. And that is creating the rift between you and your business, between you and your ask. So what if you can just hug your business and say, hey, I'm really sorry. Thank you for sticking to me. What if I can treat you like my girlfriend and listen to everything you have to say? It's okay. It doesn't matter. And your wife, if you're married, your wife will not be offended. If you have a girlfriend, she'll not be offended. Why? Because the business is going to make you money and everybody loves money. Okay, I was just trying to make it light. I don't want to offend you, Raj, but because it stays like this. So that's, I hope you got the message. And if your wife or girlfriend is in the call, I'm sorry. But yeah.
I'm grateful for you, and sure, sooner or later I will implement all. I will implement all
How
the
much
things,
of a
and
control
I'll
freak are you,
update you.
Raj? What more do you need? Sooner or later, you're not saying I'm going to implement it today. Sooner or
Yeah, today
later.
itself.
So that
Yes.
means you don't like money. You don't like whatever you ask for.
Nana,
Postpone
today
it
itself. Today itself.
because you're postponing it. See, that's the thing. You get present what you're saying. When we say I'm going to do it tomorrow, and then we say that there's an urgency, is it really an urgency or is it a lie that we tell? Because you're not ready to receive what my business is can offer to me, and that's the reason I put it out in future so that I can judge it for not creating it in the now. It's not with you, it's with all of us. So I'm just taking you because we need someone, right? We can blame, accuse, justify, reason. So you have become the guinea pig.
MTV Bakra.
No, it's not MTV
बकरा
बकरा.
बाद में ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाता है सोनाली.
अरे बकरे की भी बहुत बकरे के भी दिन आते हैं. वो बहुत हाइप हो जाता है उसका भी प्राइस. So that is not the thing. See, it's like what did we do? We demeaning ourselves by calling a bakra also to anything. Why? Because the beauty of each of us with the energy that we have. That's the reason when we let go of the judgment, it says, yes, I'm actually being like I tell myself, I'm like, yes, I'm really being thick-head right now. I don't have a judgment. I am being, so I'm acknowledging what the energy I'm being. And I'm like, okay, am I done? Okay, what can I choose now? Because that is also serving me somewhere. So not taking action is also serving you somewhere. All you have to know is how is it serving you and what is it serving you that you are willing to judge yourself but not change in the now, not in the future. Okay. Arshia.
Yeah, so as Rajji said, कि कंट्रोल लाइफ की कुछ सिचुएशंस हो जाती हैं, बहुत ज्यादा कंट्रोल चल रहा है एंड लेट गो नहीं कर पा रहे हैं एंड मतलब these certain situations are like really
Can you say one situation if that is okay?
yeah, no, I mean, I all I knew that access was not about, I mean, sorry, there's no right and wrong, but ज्यादा stories में नहीं घुसना चाहिए था.
अरे यार, it's okay. देख, एक सिंपल सा चीज है ना मैं तेरी नफ्स पकड़ सकती हूँ, राइट? तब तो मैं बोलती नफ्स पकड़ के ये पल्स है, ये पल्स है, ठीक है?
Yeah.
Even if I need a little framework before I bombard you with anything, because अगर हम कंट्रोल फ्रीक हैं, तो हमको ये एक चीज है कि हाँ ये सिचुएशन में बहुत कंट्रोल करती हूँ, then we can see what's underneath that situation, and
Yeah.
it's right or wrong. It is what it is.
It is indeed. So that's it. So just sort of going through a marital dispute and उसको बहुत ज़्यादा ना it's working on my mind. I'm doing all of life comes to me with ease, joy, glory. but it's like, holding a lot of space in my mind.
Okay, thank you. So when you're doing all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory, what was your preconceived notion कि ये करने से क्या होगा?
Preconceived notion, I believe, would be that whatever the process, whatever the thing needs to be, like to get out of the situation, he'll come to me with ease, joy, and glory.
Okay, ease doesn't mean easy.
Okay.
Okay, ease doesn't mean easy because we have misidentified ease as easy. Ease
Yeah.
चीज की problem होगी but आ जाएगा. But then the thing is, and lot of time वो अगर awareness आती भी है, but because हमारा preconceived notion होता है, right? And when it doesn't match a preconceived notion, we keep doing all of life comes to me with joy and glory, all of life comes to me with joy and glory, and we keep saying यार इतना कर लिया फिर भी नहीं आ रहा है, मतलब क्यों? Because अगर awareness आ रही है, it's not matching my perceived notion.
Yep.
Okay. And then if it's not matching my perceived notion, how will I be in control of the situation? How will I have an upper hand in the situation?
Yeah.
So what if you can let go control, and what can you receive from the situation, even if it's in a worse situation? What blessing is this situation that I'm not willing to see yet? Okay, what can I receive from this situation? Okay, and if I'm not blaming this person or the situation in my life, what contribution can I receive from this that I was not willing to receive because it didn't match my format, how life should be, how relationship should be?
Yeah.
So if you start doing this, what happens is like judge नहीं कर सकते ना, because these all the things, all तुम gift बना रहे हो, blessing बना रहे हो, but mind बोलते बस नहीं, ये ऐसा नहीं है, ये right नहीं है, ये wrong है. So there's a judgment. So when you let go the judgment, what you're doing, you're putting the control down, you're putting your barriers down. You're like भाई अभी बदबू है, ठीक है यार, अभी मैं क्या करूँ, विंडो भी नहीं खोल सकती इसी रूम में. Body can be adapt to this smell.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting. When I'm not fighting, then I can see, my awareness will expand, and then I can see what's really going on and what's not going on. But when we are fighting in our head to get the right situation, to solve the situation right? We can't, because we're so vested that we are not aware of anything that is there in my space.
Yeah.
So that is the only thing. If you're not wrong to make a wrong choice again, what choice will you make? Because somewhere we want that control, because I don't want to be wrong again. I don't want to get into the deep shit again. Okay, I better be watchful. These are all control mechanism. Why? Because out of control, when I went out of control, followed my knowing, and this, it lead me to this mess. What if it didn't lead it to this mess? And if you start looking, what blessing is this that I could only receive by being out of control, which doesn't match these realities, it doesn't match my understanding of a relationship or reality, but still I'm willing to receive it, and then see what shows up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
you. Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody else have? Please feel free to unmute.
There are lots in the chat. Something is going on in the chat.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Can I ask, what would it be for me to be out of control with my body?
Everywhere you can't control people, you can only control your body, because your body cannot live without you. So it's just a choice.
Wow.
No brake accident happened. Very powerful and profound. Okay, can provide recording. Yes, same. I will be alone. Mute, please. Okay. Ruchi, my body is intense. Injection stuck money with business partner who is a control freak. Can't unmute. Okay, no problem. Stuck money with a business partner who. Oh, okay. See, if he's a control freak, what can I be and do that will play with his mind so much that he has to let go control? See, it's like, why this serious? If somebody is troubling you, how can I fuck his world? But money is significant, so we make things significant, right? But it's like, if you know somebody's a control freak, if you know somebody's a OCD, the best thing is to fuck with them and just start putting things in different places and just sit and wait. And then they will go so hassled up. You're hassling me, so I'm just hassling you in a different way.
Yeah. So there's a friend of mine who like is confused all the times, and I would be wanting clarity in her world all the time. Now what I've started doing, I've started confusing her more. So it's like I'm free. She's
Yeah.
just busy with the confusion.
The thing is, she's choosing confusion. Okay, if confusion is a dress or a color and she keeps speaking the same color, and you're like, but this doesn't suit you. You need to buy blue, green, and you keep buying blue, green for her, but she'll go and wear the same dress. It's just
Yes.
a choice. You want this, have more of it. Once you get
That-
bored, you will choose something different.
Yes.
But it's if somebody is a control freak, you have to just, okay, fine. What do I need to be and do to break the algorithm that he has created in his head? Because control is an algorithm. So what algorithm do you need to break? Do little 5 in not more than that. Do 5, and what energy can I be? Then be a continuous algorithm breaker. I truly be. When he's
Wow.
done. So be
Awesome.
that energy when you're around those people who are control free. And how much you lower your barriers. When you push your barriers down, their barriers also goes down.
Yes.
And how much can you pull energy from somebody? Because when their barriers are up, the other thing is you can pull massive amount of energy from them to you through them. That it just the whole facade, all the whole castle around breaks down. But everyone decided you cannot be that. Because if you be that powerful, you wouldn't have faced the situation. So all your conclusion, decision, judgments you already have in place about your ability or what you can create and how you can create and when you can create, that doesn't allow you to be the walking, talking creator you truly be for now and all eternity. Can you destroy and unfade all?
Yes,
Right,
please.
wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all 100 short bursts, for versus creation and beyond. And everywhere you made money significant.
Yes.
Can you destroy and unfade all?
Yeah, that was my next question. What will it be for me to be out of control with money?
So what does money means to you?
Everything.
So how can you be out of control with everything because you lose everything?
So somewhere when you were asking what does control mean to you or what does out of control mean to you? What showed up for me was out of control meant out of awareness.
No, everywhere you misidentified and misapplied. Out of control means out of awareness. Out means check out. Means completely check out. Can you destroy and create it all?
Yes,
Like
yes.
what Poggle 100 shot bus forward versus creation. See, control means focusing on one area at one time.
Huh.
When you're out of control, you have a spherical awareness. You're aware of everything because you're such bigger than your problem that you can have a 360-degree view.
Wow. Oh, yes. So everywhere I'm being out of control and I'm not acknowledging it, I would like to destroy and uncreate that.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, all 100 shot bus forward. Everywhere you want to prove yourself that you're in control, which doesn't allow you to know when you're out of control.
Yes.
Because you've decided being control is a right choice.
Yes.
And out of control is a wrong choice.
Yes.
What if both is just a choice?
Yeah. And what if I could choose either one which creates greater at whatever given
Yeah,
time?
right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pog, all 100 shot bus. It's like if nobody's taking the car, I will take in charge and take it in the direction I want. I will be in control because the rest of the people doesn't know how to drive. I will not say, oh, I am not in control. Whoever wants to drive can drive. No hell. I'm not risking my life. I'm going to take it. But that is a control that is going to create greater for everyone.
Yes.
But if somebody is driving and I have every time I'm like, no, left, no, right. The person is already driving. Can I surrender, submit, and trust? But where are you not willing to surrender, submit, and trust your knowing, and that universe has your back, which always keeps you in charge of your and other people's life and doesn't allow you to flow in life.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, good and pop, all 100 shots versus creation and beyond. Yeah, Vandana, I can see your hand raised.
Thank you, Suruchi.
Ruchi, so I hope you can hear me because I've got very sketchy internet right now.
Yeah.
But for me, the understanding of out of control has been that when I have a particular situation, like I have the situation of the cheating and the court cases, when I'm looking only at one outcome and saying that this money can come back only through the legalities, then I'm being in control. But for me, being out of control is saying, okay, universe, this is what I want. I am working in this direction. I'm taking the steps that I know logically. मैं वो कर रही हूँ. But I am open to getting it from anywhere. Is that being?
See, out of control is, yes, one of the way of when you are being out of control, you are not willing on only one outcome. You're willing to receive the outcome, whatever you ask from, whichever source it will come. And
Yeah.
at the same time is like, are you willing to forgo the case? If it's not going to create greater, if it's taking your time, money, I'm just giving a hypothetical, I'm not saying you to do. Time, money, energy. Are you willing to let it go and says, boss, I will not waste? But how much we tend to do it from a control, but this is mine, right? Legally,
Yes.
so I better do it. So that is a control. That is not
Okay.
being out of control. There we are still holding on control because we've decided it's the right thing, right? It belongs to me, it's rightfully mine. So when
Yes.
we're doing the right, it's like a control where you're like, okay, truth, is this court case going to create a greater life for me? Yes and no. No. Okay, fine. I'm giving it up. So that is like being completely out of control, and people will say, are you foolish? This, that. But you are trusting your knowing and you're like letting it. You're not making that significant. You're not saying that is the only source for money to find me, because you're like, money is my energy. Wherever I put it grows. If I'm putting into fight, that is growing there.
Okay.
So it is just that way.
Understood. So as
And
long as I don't make the cases significant, I mean, I'm,
everywhere you're making case significant, everywhere you're making you winning the case significant, everywhere you're making this is the right action.
yeah.
Pocket pot. What do I really know about this? What will this create? Is it going to create greater for me and everyone else? Is it creating less for me? Truth, what is really going on? Is it a power play that I'm doing this court case to prove that who's in charge, who's in power? That is control. It may not be about the money, it may be about just
Right.
exercising that authority. I'm still in authority, I'm still in charge. So these are all the things. Okay.
Okay. Understood.
Great.
Thank you.
And the other clearing that we can all run is what energy, space, consciousness, joy is magic, miracle, mystery, possibility can me and my body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of form, structure, significance, linearity, concentricities with my body, with my money, with my business, with my life for now and all eternity. And everything that doesn't allow, and everything I've hardwired that takes me into control rather than being out of control. With all of it, I destroy and create it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 100 shots, boys, boys, gas, inspiration, and every year define what the outcome will be if you're out of control. That is basically control. Can you destroy and create it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 100 shots, boys, boys, gas, inspiration. You have all, see, the thing is, if you've already decided if I do this, this will happen. Like you already have a conclusion. That is a control. That is not out of control. Because if it's out of control, I really don't know what will show up. But if I know what will show up, I'm controlling my mind, I'm controlling my action because I want a controlled result.
Then what is the difference between knowing and being that I know this will happen?
I know, okay, but how will that show up and when it will show up is little different. But when you hold on to the knowing, it becomes a judgment. It's no longer knowing. Knowing is very fleeting. It's a very light. But if I know, okay, I know this person is bad, okay, and I hold this experience, my knowing tomorrow, I didn't ask a question, then it's a judgment. It's no longer my knowing.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, if you have any other question, shoot up last 5 minutes and then we wrap it up.
Hi, Suruchi. Can you hear me? Can I put my camera on? Let me just do that.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi.
Hi, you were the one
So-
who wrote about the money. Yes?
No, I actually joined in between. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm at office, so I thought I'll just,
Yeah.
listen to you. And great, I got control and out of control. I am a person who loves to control things. Okay, control my future also. Okay, for a lot of matters. But it goes into a very different direction. That always happens. My thing is basically to let go. Suppose there is somebody who's hurt your feelings or said something like a judgment. Okay,
Yeah.
like a judgment or something. I'm aware that I take it as a personal attack, but I'm not letting it go. I try to control it. How I know I feel sad, I feel upset, I start cursing the other person. How do I let go of that control?
Okay. See, it's a mind playing trick, right? We want to hold on to the emotion because we like, I want to get back in the future. So we are holding
Yeah.
on to the emotion.
Huh.
And because you may be a, okay, truth, are you a head tripper? It's a yes.
Sorry.
Are you a head tripper? Yes or no?
No, no,
Are you a heart tripper? Yes or no?
no.
Are you any tripper? Crotch tripper?
No.
Forget it. Because the whole foundation class will start, I'll not go there. But yeah, see, the thing is, there are two ways of looking at it. I'm like, okay, I'm holding on. But then who's in charge? The other person is in charge of my life because of the emotion. I'm
Hmm.
playing to the tunes that they want me to play. That's the reason they have hooked me with that judgment.
Hmm.
So now, if I want to control my life, I want to control my future that I love. If I delete this button, then I'm in charge. So when you keep
Okay.
telling your head the same thing again and again, it'll psych and it'll start deleting it. Why? Because you want to be in charge. That's what you love.
Yeah, that's what I love. I love to be in control. I like to take control of my life, not the other
So,
person's life,
yes.
but my life.
So yeah, agreed. So now you have to tell like, but the emotion is giving them the added advantage.
Hmm.
So do I really want to give them an added advantage and let them take control of my life? No.
Okay.
Delete. Delete.
Hmm.
Then the delete
Hmm.
will come easy. Now
Hmm.
you were not able to delete because you decided if I delete it, then I can't take revenge. Or I
Hmm. That's an
can't get back, or
interesting
I
thing.
can't get even, right? So that's the reason we're holding. If it's painful, but I'm holding on to one fine day when the thing will come, I'll throw this with interest.
Yes, I'm trying to defend myself at that time, and I want to do that later. So
Yeah.
I actually should just put a delete button and just not
Delete
think
button,
about
why?
it.
Because you're like, okay, if I don't react, they can't control me. Every reaction is what controls.
Hmm.
When you're reacting, they are in charge, not you. So in your head, you're like, oh, they are in charge. Okay, I'm going to act. I'm not going to react here.
Hmm. That's a good one.
So when you keep telling this, it's easier to then put the delete and letting go. That's it.
You don't have to just give the energy only, just let it go.
Why should I even give you energy? I don't like you. I'll not give you anything. I'll not give you the satisfaction and the happiness that you have hurt me. So I'm not going to react and I'm going to say, interesting, interesting. Yes, I'm a bitch. Interesting. Yes, they are stupid. Interesting, interesting. I'm feeling hurt. Interesting. Okay. Can I just delete it all? Thank you. I acknowledge and I'm letting it go now.
No, I did the same situation. Somebody hurted me 2 days back, and after 2 days, I tried to give feedback that this is not done, but I was holding it, and it
Yeah,
was
because you were holding it because you were like, when the time will come, I will
yes,
do it. But
yes.
then the thing is, 2 days you're taking a package in your house that is not even yours. You're not in charge because as a default setting, you have to take it. So if you want to be in charge of your life, you want to take control of your life, you'll say, but this is not my package. I'm going to delete it. If it comes, I can recall it. I don't need to carry it.
That's a good one. I need to recall. I don't really need to put it in my head and keep going
No,
on
I
that.
can recall it. Like today, if I ask what happened 10 years back, you'll recall it. You don't have to hold it in your space. You decide to hold space, I will not be able to get even.
Yes, yes, yes. I got that. Very lovely. I need to use the delete button. Thank you. I really like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wow, amazing. That helped me also. Thank you so much.
Super.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys.
Suruchi, I hug you.
Oh, somebody's hugging me. Thank you so much. I don't know who hugged me, but thank you so much.
Ruxana.
Oh, Ruxana.
Ruxana.
Let's all hug each other before we part from this session. Let's all hug each other.
See, it's a choice, right? Somebody may not like to be touched here. There'll be maybe people who will like, but I don't like this hugging business. So we can leave them. And energetically, whoever wants to hug can hug anybody because it's a free hug. That's the thing. What we like, we think everybody else is asking for, and that's where we take control. It's the intention is always pure, and the other people resist that. But what if we can say, hey, this is what is whoever like, because that gives them the choice, because otherwise they feel their choice is taken away. And I'm just putting it because we are talking about the topic control and letting go. So that's what fits, this example fits into that.
सुरुचि जी मैंने दिया लेकिन लेना नहीं लेना आपकी चॉइस है.
हाँ, बट हम लेना नहीं लेना आपकी चॉइस है, बट जब हम ऑफर करते हैं ना, हमारा एक्सपेक्टेशन ऐसा होता है कि सब लेंगे क्योंकि अच्छी चीज है. जब हम अपने फैमिली को या हमारे लव्ड वंस को बोलते हैं कि हमने अच्छी क्लास सीखी है, हमने ये सीखा, अभी तुम ये करो, सो वो एक कंट्रोल वे में आता है कि आई नो व्हाट इज राइट.
हाँ मैं करती हूँ तो आप भी करो.
हाँ, बट वो उनको चॉइस नहीं मिलती है. और वो कंट्रोल जो हम डिक्टेट करते हैं, वो अगर वो उसको हम कंट्रोल की तरह नहीं बोल के जस्ट फ्लो कर दें, क्योंकि फिर जब हम करते हैं तो वो लोग नहीं करते तो हमको बुरा लगता है, फिर हम वो होल्ड बैक करते हैं. और फिर जब इंचार्ज होना होता है, जब हमको एक्शन लेना होता है, जब हमको लीड लेना पड़ता है, तब उस टाइम हम लीड नहीं लेते. क्यों? क्योंकि ये एक्सपीरियंस हमको हॉन्ट कर रहा होता है कि जब मैंने लीड लिया था तो किसी ने मेरी सुनी नहीं. सो व्हाई शुड आई लीड द वे? Why should I control the situation?
पर सुरुचि ऐसा है कि लव करना, हम लव कर रहे हैं, सामने वाला करे नहीं करे क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
आपको नहीं फर्क पड़ता, बहुत अच्छी बात है, बट मेजोरिटी ऑफ द पीपल को फर्क पड़ता है ना, क्योंकि हमारा एक्सपेक्टेशन
ओके. वरना मैं आपको
कैप को नहीं बोल रही, मैं वो एनर्जी एड्रेस कर रही थी जो
ओके
बोलते हैं उसके हिसाब से, विच इज वेरी. आपको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है वो, विच इज नो. क्यों? आपके पास अबंडेंट है, आप फ्लो करो, लेना नहीं लेना अगले की चॉइस है. बट हम लोग ट्रांजैक्शनल रियलिटी में लव फ्लो करते हैं, राइट? हम ऐसे नहीं करते. तो ट्रांजैक्ट किया तो मेरे को क्या रिटर्न में मिला, उसने रिसीव किया नहीं किया, दैट इज द भाव.
एक्सपेक्टेशन.
हाँ, वो एक्सपेक्टेशन. और उसके बाद हमारा एनर्जेटिक लेजर अकाउंट रहेगा, फिर
हाँ.
नहीं देंगे,
फिर डाउन फील करे, कभी अप फील करे,
वो सारा कंट्रोल मैकेनिज्म आ जाता है.
शटल कॉक बन के रह जाते हैं, इस रैकेट से उस रैकेट, इस रैकेट से उस रैकेट. थैंक यू सो मच. एक हक कितना सारा रिलीज करवाया. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू सो मच. ग्रेट. थैंक यू सो मच guys for showing up.
Wow, Suruchi. Wow. Just wow.
Yes. We asking for more gift calls from you, Suruchi. You are on fire. It's like a rapid fire clearing. So much space.
Okay.
Lovely every time.
But it's so interesting. Like, see now, if I'm sorry to bubble it.
I know that. Where that is going.
See, what is the underlining? Yeah. So what is the underlining point of view? Ki you receive it from a gift call and not from a call. Because it's got it. See, the thing is, I'll do the gift call the day I get energy. It's as simple as this. Like, it's okay.
Yes.
We all do things when we get the energy. But when you get something, it was very interesting. It's like, what is the underlining point of view? That is what limits your receiving. That is what limits your monetary reality.
Yes.
Because why? It is not we just randomly say, because when we say, we mean it, right, for something, and that limits our business also.
Yes.
So that is what I wanted to point it here.
Yes, I got it.
You catch first, so I know that, but I just wanted to put it into words. I knew the moment I was about to say, I knew you got it. But I was like, let me put it into words, because
Receive that.
I took control. I didn't become passive. Why? Because this control will create greater. So that control is not bad. Control is not good. Do control when it's going to create greater, and allow people to take control when that is going to create greater.
Yes.
With that note, thank you so much for coming.
Suruchi, this completed the call. आपने out of control दोनों दिखा दिया.
And in control.
Thank you, Seema, for.
Thank you so much, guys. See ya.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.